Welcome to the Explainer. You know that moment when you wake up, look in the mirror, and think, why are my eyes so puffy? We've all been there. Well, today we're going to tackle that head on. We've got some really quick, expert-backed solutions to help you look and feel refreshed and fast.
Yeah, this is a familiar scene, right? You look in the mirror first thing, and your eyes just look swollen. It's usually nothing to worry about. It's just fluid that's kind of pooled in that super delicate skin while you were sleeping.
Okay, so first things first, we need to get clear on what we're actually seeing, because not all that swelling under your eyes is the same. There's a really big difference between temporary morning puffiness and those more permanent under-eye bags.
So what is the difference? Well, think of puffy eyes like a temporary visitor. They show up because of stuff like too much salt at dinner last night, maybe some allergies, or even just the way you slept. The good news is, they tend to fade as the day goes on. Under-eye bags, on the other hand, they're more like permanent residents. They're linked to structural things like aging and genetics.
All right, this is what you came for. Here's a super simple, 3-step routine that you can do in just 10 minutes to seriously knock down that morning puffiness. This is your go-to when you need to look refreshed, like right now.
So this whole routine is broken down into 3 easy parts. We're going to start by cooling the area to shrink that swelling. Then we'll apply a very specific type of product to help tighten things up. And we'll finish with a really gentle drainage technique to get all that excess fluid moving.
For the first 3 minutes, it is all about cooling things down. And you've got options. A simple, cool washcloth works perfectly fine. Or you could try chilled green or black tea bags. They're actually packed with antioxidants, which is a nice bonus. A reusable cooling eye mask that you keep in the fridge is also a fantastic choice.
Now the key here, and this is really important, is to be gentle. The skin around your eyes is incredibly thin and sensitive. You want to cool it down to help constrict the blood vessels, not freeze it. Freezing it can actually cause irritation or even damage. So cool, not ice cold. Okay, for the next 3 minutes, you're basically going to give your skin a little shot of espresso. You'll lightly apply an eye product that has caffeine in it. You see, caffeine is a vasoconstrictor, which is just a fancy way of saying it can temporarily shrink blood vessels, and that reduces the appearance of swelling.
How you put the product on matters just as much as what's in it. You always want to use your ring finger, it naturally has the lightest touch, and just gently tap the product into the skin. Whatever you do, don't rub. Rubbing can actually stretch out this delicate skin over time. Tapping is definitely the way to go.
And finally, for the last 4 minutes, we're going to encourage all that built-up fluid to drain away. Using a touch that's as light as a feather, you're going to gently massage the area. This helps stimulate your lymphatic system. That's your body's natural drainage network, and it guides the fluid away from your eyes. The technique itself is really simple. You start at the inner corner of your eye, and with that feather-light touch, you just sweep your finger out towards your temple. From there, you guide it down towards your ear and the side of your neck. Just repeat that motion about 5 to 10 times. Easy. So while that 10-minute routine is a fantastic rescue remedy, what if you could stop the puffiness from showing up in the first place? A few simple lifestyle tweaks can help with that. This is all about playing the long game. First up, let's talk about how you sleep. Believe it or not, gravity can be your best friend here. Try sleeping on your back with your head just slightly elevated on an extra pillow. This position actually helps stop fluid from pooling around your eyes overnight.
And of course, your diet plays a huge role. Try to cut back on high-sodium foods. Think pickles, frozen meals, canned soups. That'll help reduce water retention. At the same time, try to get more potassium-rich foods, like bananas and avocados. Potassium actually helps your body flush out excess sodium. It's all about finding that balance.
Now let's talk about a very persistent, maybe kind of weird beauty hack that you've probably heard of. Does it actually work? And maybe more importantly, is it safe? Let's get into it.
Okay, the big one. Let's finally tackle this rumor about using hemorrhoid cream for puffy eyes. It's been around forever, so what is the real story here?
So here's the deal. On the one hand, yes, it can temporarily reduce puffiness because it constricts blood vessels. But, and this is a really big but, the cons are a major deal. This stuff is not designed for the delicate eye area. It can cause irritation, burning, and over time, it could actually make things worse. So yeah, the experts say it's probably best to just skip this one.
So after all that, what are the most important things to remember? Let's just do a quick recap.
Honestly, the most effective strategy is always going to be prevention. While those quick fixes are amazing in a pinch, it's the small, consistent adjustments to your nightly routine, like sleeping with your head propped up and watching your salt intake, that are going to lead to the biggest improvements and a lot fewer puffy mornings.
So to wrap things up, I want you to think about this. What's one small change you could make tonight? Maybe it's grabbing that extra pillow, choosing a different evening snack, or just drinking a bit more water. Whatever it is, remember that one small adjustment can make a really big